a burning sort of rage that Anya felt strongly about. She is Furiosa.
I have very much been in her head.
Anya brought something ferocious, far beyond what I thought possible.
I put my whole body into this, utterly at every level.
You need a highly intelligent, resolute quality to become Furiosa. So there was definitely an overlap with the character, and that certainly informed the process of the movie.
Furiosa is trying to get home. Dementus is in her way, and they go to war over it.
Where are you going? So full of hope. There is no hope!
Anya brought such a passion, such a depth.
And there's a real brutality. Whilst this whirlwind is going on around, you just feel like she brings you in.
If you find him, he's mine. This character is so inspirational. She's opened up a whole other universe for me.
You crawled out of a grave deeper than hell. The question is, do you have it in you to make it epic?
She makes herself a machine. She is a machine. When she sets her mind to something, that is it. Her refusal to go down, that is the only way through it. You have no idea who you are dealing with. Hi everyone. Furiosa Mad Max Saga has some of the craziest vehicles you've ever seen.
Here's an exclusive look at how they were created and the demented madmen behind them.
Race to theaters on May 24th to see them in action.
No, please don't race. Always drive safely.
Vehicles represent the characters. They have to be very character-driven.
Choosing between the vehicles on this film has now become like choosing between children for me.
If something is to survive, it has to have innate worth. It can be mechanical wonder, it can be structure, it can just be, this is the best way to kill the bastard who wants to kill you.
Every time I see the war rig, it takes my breath away. I'm in love with my baby.
Tankers all reskinned in stainless, refashioned from a Kenworth 900 series for hauling very large, heavy loads.
Being in the rig, how much adrenaline there is, it's just crazy.
Dementus has got 3 bikes attached to chariot. Bikes represent all the changes that Dementus was going through. As he becomes more regal and dominant,
We take a Rotec 7-cylinder plane engine and fabricate a motorbike around it. A pair of R18s providing most of the motive power. He's really just steering and holding on for dear life.
The Valiant, I started stunt training with that car.
This was a Slant 6, jacked up and super turbo.
Driving around in that is pretty unbelievable.
It's time to take what's rightfully ours!
the 6 foot, there's a violence to that machine which is brutal. It's a big, loud, angry monster truck.
The engine's based on a big block Chev, standard 454. They're doing 60, 65 Ks, and yeah, it's doing it quite nice.
Remember me. The last car that I drove in the movie, that's got a really special place in my heart, the Cranky Black.
This was the Chev Hot Rod with a rear-mounted turbo-aspirated V8. Better set for mountain climbing.
The gears don't always just land, so you have to be really on it. But it's a great car.
The story of Furiosa. How that world was forged. It's this odyssey on wheels.
There's a depth and detail which ignited something in me, real.
Come on this ride with us. You will not be disappointed.
Behold the might of Dementors!
There was a sort of messiah quality. He decides that, okay, this is the next step to take over and rule the wasteland.
Who do we have here?
Dementus falls into the pattern of the Romans, the Grey Khan, Hannibal, who maraud across vast land.
She's from a place of abundance.
Once I met Chris, I was really struck by how acute his observations were.
Who's got the goods, the bollocks, the testes to ride with Dementus?
We had many, many discussions prior to shooting about who this guy once was. He's a product of the wasteland. I think everyone there has suffered to such an extent. You can't not be hardened and warped.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
I've never seen him so focused. You know, he never left set.
He was always interacting with his biker gang. We talked about charisma, and he said these leaders, they're very engaging. They have a playfulness that can draw you in.
I love Chris's look. The first time I saw it, I just thought it was so cool and really fit into the wasteland.
And this one pair of contact lenses had quite a large sort of pupil on it, and as soon as I put them in, I looked kind of tweaked and just a little unhinged.
He also looks absolutely fantastic in it, which doesn't hurt.
In a world where there's no rule of law or any rules but to survive, what do you become?
Where are you going? So full of hope, there is no hope!
I think he lost all sense that there was something better, an alternative to this. To have to stifle and bury it deep inside, I found heartbreaking.
He does become the face of her pain, her constant tormentor. He wants to make her hurt.
You're gonna have to show me who you are!
If you liked Fury Road, you're going to lose your mind watching this film.
Ready? Steady! Go!
So strap in.
Dementus has to have all the hallmarks of charismatic leaders.
Hey!
He needs to be accessible and mysterious at the same time.
We cannot be soft!
There's a flamboyant sort of nature to this guy, certainly, which was fun.
Who's got the goods, the bollocks, the testes to ride with Dementus?
What Chris brought was wonderful. He does become the face of Furiosa's pain.
Dementus is violent, unpredictable, just a little unhinged.
The question is, do you have it in you to make it epic?
Hope you enjoyed your behind the scenes look. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you here next time. Later.